Everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. I'm here with a reading for Aquarius, a timeless reading for Aquarius. It is being posted in the month of October 2024, though. Let's see what kind of general messages we have. Only take what resonates. Thank you. Temptation. Temptation. So this is kind of like a Seven of Swords energy. It could be about self-deception or something. We have spring here. This is about if you're wondering about timing, but it can also have to do with new beginnings here. So you have Seven of Swords energy, Seven of Pentacles energy, where maybe you've planted something, you're putting in the work, and either you're waiting for a result or you're starting to see some indication of that. It's kind of forward thinking as well. I am getting a lot of water energy with this. Even though we have swords and pentacles on the table, we have double sevens, so that could be a number important to you. This is about making wise choices too, about where to put your time and energy. We have self-care, so maybe some of you do need to spend a bit more time in the land of self-care, okay? Energy work. You may be feeling depleted or like you need to really recharge here, so let's see what else we have. We have inner child. And this could have to do with some sort of healing that you're doing. You may be reflecting back. It's kind of like Six of Cups energy in a way. There could be just some sort of learned behaviors too that you're discovering and wanting to unlearn, relearn. What else do we have? We have unexpected. So this could be some sort of, it's an unexpected storm. It makes me think of the Tower card. In fact, it does say Tower card. So this could be some sort of unforeseen change, some sort of it's like a destruction of something that wasn't maybe solid from the begin with. And then you have cold with control. All right. So some of you, it's remaining cool in the face of this storm here and realizing that spring will eventually happen again. Now, for some parts of the world, it is spring right now. So while we're having fall here, it could be spring, in the other southern hemisphere. All right, and then there's toxicity here. So it's like releasing control, releasing anything that is not in your greatest, highest good. Of course, I'm hearing something about like you're getting these subtle messages, or you did get subtle messages about patterns, about stuck energy. You may have felt you were in some sort of the energy, like an energy vampire around you. You may be feeling that now. You may be tempted. Someone may be trying to get back into your life, and when you were around them, you really maybe didn't take the greatest care of yourself. You could have had some sort of like trauma bond, if you will, using a non-technical term here. But there's like stuck energy, and so sometimes when that stuck energy is coming in, or when that stuck energy is refusing to move, we do get like sort of this tower moment with the universe here. So I do feel you're already seeing this, like this is something I'm picking up on that's already currently going on for you. And so there's like no need to worry. I'm not trying to alarm anybody here, but I do feel as though some of you may have been feeling stuck, trapped for a long time. You may have seen someone's true colors as well. You may have seen like they were playing games here. Maybe they were, it could be in any area of your life. All right. It could be having to do with your resources. It could have to do with, work. It could have to do with love. It could be health related. There's just a lot of things that this could be. Let's go ahead and get other cards here. Let me see here. Let's get, I think I want to get some tarot cards right away. So this is the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Everyone asks me where I got it. It's Tarotteca Studio.com. I think it is. So Elemental Wisdom. All right. Let's see what we have here. You have the Four of Cups. All right. And you have the Hermit. I'll show all of these in a moment. Okay. You have the King of Coins, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Coins. I'm going to set all these up. We're going to go over these one by one. Okay. You're actually getting a lot of messages. The Three of Swords here and the Four of Wands. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Now, temptation here, Four of Cups. I'm actually getting that a lot of you, you may have actually ended up in a situation because you didn't think you could find something better here. With the Hermit card, though, it's falling right under the Spring card, your future here. I see that a lot of you may actually be having this, because the Lantern, this is the star. I feel like some of you maybe, again, like you could have gone along with something because you weren't sure what the outcome would be if you didn't. And so it was kind of like, well, I can do this or that. And maybe you went into something to make somebody else happy in a way. But there's been it's been hard work. I can tell you that. And I feel as though some of you really are wanting to sort of go into this hermit mode if you haven't already. And it can have to do with resources and just really feeling like your resources in general are tapped, feeling as though maybe that there just isn't going to be any point to continuing to put in the work towards something, because you have it paired with the Seven of Pentacles and that Hermit. And it's sort of like you're getting this new energy coming in now, and it's clearing out and it's making things clear for you. Maybe you had that during this sort of eclipse energy, since we've had eclipse season, and the energy is still with us. So I feel as though I'm just getting this image of someone refusing to water dead plants. So that could, mean something to you. It may be that you've actually had to let go of some actual plants that were not thriving anymore to make room for something new, or it's actually a situation, a person, a job, that sort of thing that maybe you've had to release. And if you haven't released it already, I am seeing that that's going to come in, and whether you decide to or not, it could be that just fate takes a turn and you are released from something that you were not thrilled with anyway anymore. You could be wanting some time alone. You could be also with the Hermit card and also moving into this self-care here. There's a real cleansing, a need to maybe retreat. You have this King of Coins here. Now, a King of Coins is actually a very nurturing energy, despite being a king, king, queen, male, female, doesn't matter. It's about the energy. We all have masculine and feminine. So I am getting some of you actually having an actual cleanse from some sort of toxicity, which is over here, or some sort of hold that you may felt somebody or something had on you. Maybe you had to break a contract or some sort of agreement here, or you're contemplating that. Now you're encouraged here, this Knight of Swords, not to rush in or out of something. Make sure you're giving this actual thought. But I feel as though a lot of you came to this reading because you know what you have to do here. It's about actually making that cutting something off, or putting a stop to something, an end to something. There is something here too, again, it could tie back to your own poor self-image for some of you, or it could have to do with you, maybe you've already done the things you want, like have a child or get married, have a kid, or whatever you do, and now you're feeling as though you're ready for this like new phase that's more about you. Maybe you've been always focusing on other people. I am getting mom energy. I'm also getting August 8th as a date for some of you. And maybe you did some manifesting on 888 Lionsgate this year, or any of the 88 Lions portals. But even if you didn't, I digress. I'm going to Leo energy is what I'm feeling. So I am getting a little bit of Leo energy. Maybe you have that in your chart or somebody else does. But the energy of the Leo is that strength, that vitality, that awareness. And I feel as though you're becoming aware and you're getting a much more accurate picture of how things really are, because you see this person is holding a mirror, and it's like they're holding up a mirror to themselves, to their past, present, and future all at once is what it feels like on this card. It's like you're taking everything into consideration. And that's what I feel like you're sort of in this mode right now, maybe where you are considering here with this Two of Wands. But it is, change is hard. Now, what comes with, what I'm going to say though is so you have this unexpected possible Tower coming in, and then it's followed by that Ace of Coins. All right, so that Ace of Coins can really be anything. It's a solid opportunity. You've likely already done a lot of hard work and efforts and put something, all of your time, money, love, resources, energy into something, and now you're actually going to see some reward. Now, what might be kind of difficult in that is that there could just be someone in the environment who is not exactly happy for you. or some sort of, again, like that sort of energy vampire, because it moves right into this toxicity here. But I'm getting that you're done with that, that you are no longer going to be bound by some sort of, if you felt like it was karma, I feel as though you're clearing that, or it has been cleared for you already. If you feel as though someone could be trying to tell you to stay working somewhere, or to stay doing what you're doing, or in a relationship, because you've already done it for this long, but maybe you don't want that any longer. Maybe you're at your limit. So I do feel some of you are ready to break free, or breaking free from any sort of negative patterns, any sort of, feeling trapped. And a lot of you, the feeling trapped, it could have had to do with the financial resources, or again, because you've been in a situation for so long, and this is, I kind of get that you're sort of taking a step back after this shock, or this news, this it could be even a conflict, just some sort of unforeseen change. I feel as though that it's that could have been blocking and masking some things that needed to come to the surface emotionally, maybe even. And then that's like, now it's coming up. And although it may be sad, I get that you're ready to move into this four of wands energy, and really realizing that you can, in fact, you deserve better. And you're, I feel as though something, there's going to be this, I'm getting this like light bulb moment almost, where you just suddenly realize everything for what it is, and you really questioning things, and unhooking yourself from unhealthy attachments, places, people, things. And therefore you move into this 1111 card, four of wands. Some of you may be feeling stuck and wondering, how am I going to get out of here? But know that there is this divine timing at play. Your peace is coming. If you're not feeling, at peace with something right now, there is peace coming here. I am getting this energy too of, for some of you, it's a promotion. There's a promotion coming in. This is the Mystic Forest Oracle card. You have embodiment, right? So some changes that you've already been implementing, you're going to start really feeling them. So this is about, now is the time to make your mark in the world. So you decide what feels right to you. This is you embodying your leadership power. You're creating your world out of your deepest desires. You could really be feeling as though you want more control. And although some things like tower moments are out of our control, I do feel that this is actually, ironically, something out of your control, like a tower moment leads to this four of wands, as well as the ace of coins. That actually helps you become unstuck. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer for this video, and that is a huge sign from the universe. You are indeed moving forward. Now it could be slow growth, but I feel as though sometimes, that silence that you've put yourself in, the hermit mode, maybe you got a lot of information from that, and it may have helped you restore your faith. You may be doing a lot of healing right now. I'm getting some of you working with candles too. Maybe the scent, or you're maybe doing meditations with candles, that sort of thing. But this is about, don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry, because that kind of energy can actually cause us to be stuck. So this is about keeping the faith and creating light in the dark. There's that lantern, and it's really bright now. And it's about that new beginnings. All right. You have new beginnings coming in. And this is the path of the stars is made by the same energy as you. You are the star. All right. Let's see what else we have. And you're worthy. Okay. Now we're getting a future higher self card here, actually. There's more to know than what you currently know. Yeah. A lot of you are feeling maybe, let me just put it this way. If you're feeling misguided, or if you're wondering how something's going to manifest, or if you're wondering, why didn't that one thing work out? It could be that other things needed to be put into place. You have something better coming in. There's more information than meets the eye. There's more to this than meets the eye. Okay. But you're actually bringing something in. This is remembering many of the clouds casting shadows aren't actually real. So staying in the higher vibration mode here, and really seeing things again for what they are, and continuing to have that faith, creating structure too with some things. Maybe if it has to do with your finances, creating a budget, or coming up with some kind of plan, or something like that. But just there's something about, there's a more tactful way to be doing things. And then I'm just getting that word trust. All right. You also have, yeah, loyal heart, card 35. So you can trust your heart right now. You can trust if you're unsure about a decision. How does it feel? You know, if you're not sure which direction to go, tune into your heart chakra. That's what the universe is really calling for us to do right now. That's what spirit's, whispering in our ears right now. On the bottom, you have tick tock, card 30. You may feel that time is up, right? This is about you releasing the control of things happening exactly in the exact order at the exact time. Okay, so that is also something. It's like a lesson you're learning. On the bottom here, you also have time for a nap, card 24. I am getting that some of you want a nap from a person. Then you have the fates here, card 17. So you have star energy again. All right, so you had starlight, star. So you're being called upon to be flexible, though. All right, do what you need to do for yourself in order to fully heal. Some of you, whatever this sudden news is, unforeseen change, it's going to cause you to have to change something right away, and it can be very awesome. I've just heard it can be awesome, but it can also be very exhausting. So, but know that it's because there's this greater plan at work, right? There's more to know than what you currently know, and it's like you have to almost have this sort of blind faith, if you will, and take that leap of faith in order to really tune in and tap in. Let's to what? Oh, look at this, milk and honey. So I just did a Libra reading on my other channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot, and they had milk and honey as well, I believe. I think that's, yeah, and I think they might have had time for a nap. And they had many of the same cards. And it's interesting because I've actually already shuffled and done other stuff in between. So this should not have, it's funny. Maybe you have Libra in your chart and that's how you found me to begin with. But anyway, Aquarius, you have 8 and 8 again. So you're getting all these eights in here, and that can have to do with your abundance. It can have to do with, this limitless sort of pool of opportunities happening for you. The milk and honey, things are going to be okay. This is a positive outcome for you. All right. So it's being able to maybe try to curb that worry, And I just want to remind you, like I said, you have the starlight here, and then you have the fates. And this is something that's really lighting you up, okay? And you're really getting alignment to purpose, and really getting, it's almost like again, this person almost, it seems sort of like they're reaching into darkness and they discover this light that they didn't even know was there. So sometimes through our hardest moments, we discover some of the most useful and greatest insight and information and growth and everything, okay? And the time or the date of October 8th could mean something. I'm getting October 7th or 8th. Actually, I think I'm posting this around the 8th, right? Or so somewhere around there, 8th, 9th. But anyway, time to go. Yeah, some of you decided it is time to go because you have the 8th, and then we move on to 45 here, which is a 9. And there's a greater opportunity up ahead for you. And I feel as though you're just not going to waste time anymore. You're not wasting time. You're not willing to let somebody else control your time or your fate. And just again, it's like any sort of doubt somebody else may have put in your mind. I'm actually hearing that they're part of a circus. It makes me think of like a clown or something. Like they're just like not in alignment with you. Okay. Maybe they have some strange behaviors too. Okay. But there's something like odd about the relationship or the situation or this person in general. Like you may not understand their ways and how they get to the conclusions they get to. So this could be related or separate, but you also have yang here. All right. So you have that fiery masculine energy here, and that's card 1, and that's like, so we're getting Aries energy with it. And you also have fulfillment. Okay, so something, actually I'm getting a wish or a desire could be fulfilled by spring or by autumn, depending on where you are. So like think 6 months from where we are right now. In 6 months time, there could be this massive fulfillment. So what you're trying to achieve and that you're working on now, you could really see it come to light in 6 months, or we'll say February, March of 2025. There could be a massive indication of this. Now, it says you don't need anyone's approval to pursue and fulfill your purpose. You know that, though. And that's why I get like you're stepping into this new, even though it might be a little trying at times, a little, right? That's an understatement. There's something here about new birth, a newborn. Actually, someone may be having a baby, a newborn. So this could be, I'm picking up on that too, either now or within 6 months. If you've been wanting to do that, this is like it could be a potential wish come true. Um, for some of you, this could have been also after a loss. Okay. Um, I'm sorry for your loss. And so this is, you're heading towards something new, even though things aren't completely ironed out yet. It's like you don't need them to be, to have that clarity. Okay, that Knight of Swords is very cloudy still, but there's sort of this light, even though it isn't actually there. It's because you're getting this higher perspective, this higher view on things. So that hermit mode you either are in or have been in is really shedding light on things and maybe even on your purpose. Let's get you a gold dust midnight oracle card. Okay, you have blocks. So this is making stepping stones out of stumbling blocks, turning the situation to your advantage. Yep, totally, I can see that. And there's something here about maybe you make rock towers or you rock climb, or someone you are connected to does. So there is something here about rocks and blocks, and instead of stumbling blocks are stepping stones for you. So you're making those difficulties, the difficulties you have encountered, you're turning them into your advantage, really, and being able to move forward. Hold on. Okay, so I'm getting hold on. It could be a bumpy ride. You have this golden feather here with hold on, but I also get that someone could be trying to hold on to you. So you may be playing it safe for the time being, or you're wanting to spare someone's feelings or something, or not wanting to have to go. It's almost like not leaving something completely until you know for sure you have something lined up. But the bottom line is you might need to exit before that time comes. You may have to move into sort of a temporary situation. You have a surprise. Again, they're bringing me right back to that unexpected storm or that tower. Okay, so you may be surprised. Now, it may not feel necessarily great for everybody who's watching this. Only some things will resonate. But either way, you're getting this something sudden, unexpected. It could be an unexpected news message. It could even relate to something that you're going to find out in the next 24 hours, 48 hours. But then it doesn't. You don't necessarily get to where maybe you want to be, or really solidly on your path for another 4 to 6 months. But there is a pleasant surprise. Okay, just make sure you don't miss it when it arrives, even if it means you have to go into something temporary in the meantime. Now, you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. You know your story, so please take everything with a whole shaker of salt here, okay? And then you have take heart. So again, back to that heart here. As far as being loyal to yourself and your dreams and keeping things alive for you. A light heart carries you through all the hard times. Don't worry, this shall pass. Okay, so this too shall pass, right? Think of all the other times that you've had to be adaptable and flexible, and you owned it, and you can do it again. Opportunity, there it is, the golden egg. I think Libra might have had this too, or Capricorn maybe did in their reading. So a golden egg of opportunity falls into your lap. So it can be a new job, a promotion, a move. But again, it's something unexpected, but it's positive, even though it could be a jolt to the system or to a relationship or to a situation and cause you to have to do things that like move or find a new job or whatever. It's like, oh, it could be complicated, right? Having to get there. But in the end, it's so absolutely worth it, because remember, you had that milk and honey. The bottom line is right now, some of you may be in something that is just not aligning. All right. And it's like extracting yourself from that before well, getting actually like crushes your spirit and goals, honestly. Now let's see if there's any sort of money block here that we need to look into. Money Blocks deck by Maruka X. We're getting the easy way out. Some of you may be just, again, staying in something because it's easy, but it's not really easier, is it? Because you're paying quite a price. Like if you're having to stay somewhere because of the high income, or it's a higher income, or you're staying somewhere because you're saving money or whatever. Yeah, but you're not, because you're actually really making a huge sacrifice and paying a very dear price, aren't you? So that's for some of you. So in the long run, the easier route is harder and makes it more difficult. So not everything needs to be hard, but it shouldn't all be easy either necessarily, right? So this, Many good things are worth the effort. And so this is accepting the challenge and showing the world you're not going to be stopped. There's undiscovered talents here for some of you. Some of you have not had your lucky break yet. That could be the surprise. So this is looking to your past for answers. There are hidden talents that you possess that you haven't discovered. That could be that woman holding the mirror up here. So look back into your past and think of all the things you were good at as a kid. Even if there were skills that seem useless, they could easily still be hidden talents. Okay. And you have inauthenticity. Now this is about you living in your own authentic way and ignoring who you truly are. It could actually really hurt you. And so you having to dull your shine or something, or contain yourself, or stoop to a level or whatever, in a situation or whatever that's not good for you, is living inauthentically. That's actually hurting. So this is about following your desires and aligning with your path, that's your truest self. Again, back to maybe those undiscovered talents, something that is faded, this faded change here. Maybe it's in the beauty industry. I'm looking at this beautiful person right here. But this is about leading, like you living authentically and refusing to wear a mask or fit into somebody else's box here, is actually going to lead to long-term satisfaction for you. All right. And they might not be happy about it right now, but that you're going to be thinking about your own future, right? And your own goals. And you have give up too easy. So awaken the warrior in you. Okay. This is what we have here. Awaken the warrior in you. Remember, you had that yang energy coming in. This is about, if you quit before the miracle happens, you're never going to see your victory. And you're all, we want to see that. We want to see you prevail, right? And break free here. So even if things become very difficult to hold on to, it's like fight until you make it. The road to success is never easy, but there are things working out for your greatest and highest good. They may not be super obvious right now. Let's get another message from your future higher self here. How about this one? See the good in what you call bad. Nothing in suffering is meaningless. Okay, there it is, right? It says, all things are working for your good. The road is not always easy, but this is about seeing the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. Excuse me. Also, it's about, sorry, I'm having some vocal issues today. It could be all the Palo Santo I've been burning to cleanse the air in here. But anyway, so anything worth having is worth fighting for, right? Generally the message. You may connect with the number 27. So let's see. I think I want to get you I kind of want to get a love card in some way. Oh, I know what to get. Okay, let's do the Zodiac, or the Intuit love deck here. Intuit. So for love stuff, I always felt I had a higher calling in life, and our connection brings me more clarity on it. Card 10. This is actually you connecting with your higher self and your path. For some of you, for others of you, it is actually a relationship, because you do have this like really good surprise coming in, this opportunity, a golden egg. Card 2. This is feeling your energy merge and becoming one again. And I feel this could be, again, this is either with yourself or with another, but there is something here about you connecting and aligning. October 2nd could be very meaningful for you. That was actually the time of the eclipse. So I feel as though some of you may have, really, maybe if you've been led astray and off your path, you're getting back in alignment here. And then you have card 3 here. So this is about really feeling that physical attraction, that chemistry, and maybe that turning into something that is love. Maybe you have it all with a partner. Maybe the fact that maybe you're one of those people that, like, you have a lot going on for you, but there's this one thing that's always been missing. Maybe it's the happy job. Maybe it's the happy home. Maybe it's the happy children, or maybe you didn't get to have kids, or didn't want to, or maybe it's like, it could be so many different things. Like everything's great in your life, but you haven't found your partner yet, right? It could be something like that. Like everything's going good enough or great, but there's that one area of life that you've longed for your whole life. Maybe you've always again wanted that happy home and with somebody. That is coming in, and I'm going to tell you, it's coming in divine timing. I just saw 1111. I saw 2929 on the timer, and you have this 1111 right here. So everything you want is coming in divine timing. And if you came here not sure, this could very well be your confirmation from spirit. So there's a situation, card 6. So it could be that, you know, there you could be playing a role in a situation that's not helping you move forward, or a relationship move forward. So just make sure, it's according to this, it's like examine your role in certain things too, in relationships, and then not repeat certain patterns. And I daydream about you. Oh, sometimes it's physical, and other times it's just about the future together. So card 5. So, all right. So some of you, well, there's no way to say it, but to say it, someone has their eye on you, the hots for you, whatever. This is very, the sparks are flying here for some of you. That's wonderful. All right. So let's get another card on this. All right. If you enjoy this reading, please tap the thumbs up for me. Subscribe, leave a nice comment. I appreciate all of it. I've started this channel as sort of it's a secondary channel to my original tarot channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot, where I read mostly for Libra. But people like the reading so much, they wanted me to read for everybody. So here I am. So show your support, please, if you're one of those people. And we have silly games. Okay, so somebody may be playing games, playing it too cool, actually. They might be acting like they're just, but there's this energetic pull. Okay, so follow that. If there's a pull, you might want to test those waters a little bit here, or someone may be coming in to do that. I actually just heard someone is coming in, sweeping you off your feet for some of you, rebuilding. Others of you, they want to, some people, you may reunite with somebody. You've each been working on other areas of your life. And so there is a second chance coming in, but it's just you've been overcoming other challenges, and that's why maybe you've been out of touch with them. And then you have hanging, and it's a spider web, and it's about no action being taken in another situation. So for some of you, this is like still just avoiding, waiting to see what happens with some other things. So it could be the same energy. And then you have support. So whatever areas, whatever things are going on right now as far as the relationship, there is some sort of support coming in. There's it's like maybe you're helping each other with something too. Maybe you're lending each other a hand, but remember, no, we don't need anyone to rescue or fix us, right? And we don't need to do that for other people. And then there's I like you. Yeah. So this is someone coming closer to falling in love here. It could be, like I said, like there's that chemistry in other ways, but the love part is developing. And, it's going to take time. If you water it and give it sunlight and everything, it will grow. You have love offer on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, love offer. I'm glad I looked. Yeah, but it's timing. It's all about the timing as usual. Okay. So this love will be reciprocated, and it's a situation we can't force it either way, right? It's the timing. Again, it's out of our control, and that's been a huge message throughout the entire reading. Let's see what we get animal wise and numbers wise. Let's see. Let's get you. You may be seeing this number 55, a sign of positive change. Okay, so this is about things shifting into a positive light. You also have 33, which is a sign of blessings coming your way. Again, there's a change here, but it's a necessary change. Okay, this tower brings necessary change. This is about your angels bringing you peace, love, and illumination. Okay, and you have 111. Okay, so you have 111. This is actually a sign of manifestation. So you keep positive, though. Keep the thoughts positive, because thoughts become things, right? They do end up coming to fruition here. Let's get an animal number or an animal card for you. Okay, this is the Britta Bowman. I think it's Divine Healing Animals or something. All right, you have, I'm hearing tiger, but I pulled wolf. All right, so you have some stillness here, right? So for some of you, it's like, what should I do? Right now, it's like, do nothing. And doing nothing is still doing something. Okay, so take the time to rest, connect with your inner voice, be still, listen. What is your inner wisdom revealing to you? So actually, I said wolf, it's a coyote. So that's coyote. And speak your mind, speak your truth. Lion, illumination. I was getting that strong Leo energy, remember? This could be mother, sister, etc. We have soul star chakra. That's the chakra that's actually above your crown chakra. And this is about you being a creature who is just royalty. All right, you're royalty in your own right. This is about not being afraid of your power. Let that divine radiance illuminate your world. And you have frog with awakening, throat chakra. Yeah, there's like, especially I think when it comes to love, some of you may be finally willing to open your heart again, or that's the advice from spirit. It says, remember who you are. What parts of you are you judging or hiding from the world? Let your true magic come back to life. All right. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped. And again, if you got anything helpful out of this, please tap that thumbs up for me, subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks. And I post readings for everybody, all signs, every Saturday morning, 11:11 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks.